post-lubrication. Now, what you see behind me, or over there, what you see behind me there, that is the Grand Canyon. And you say to yourself, HH, what the hell? What the hell are you doing in Grand Canyon? Get your ass to the office and do a proper preview. Relax. Don't be rude. Name is Double H. Have some respect. The reason why I'm here is because, and the reason why I chose the Grand Canyon is, I do feel that if Real Madrid lose this game after being lubricated at the crib, they might as well get thrown. The whole club and the logo and the badge might as well get thrown into the Grand Canyon. Because again, I told you, for the past few days, I've been thinking. Okay, I met Einstein, I met Plato, I met Aristotle, I met the Reverend Desmond Tutu. I said, guys, how did Real Madrid, playing so well and dominating, get lubricated by Barcelona? Makes no sense. But then they said, look, you have to be clinical. I was like, all right, cool, interesting. I'll see you guys next week. We always have a little meeting. So, in my personal view, and I will reiterate what I said before, that the league is done. Barcelona, I feel, already have 2 trophies in the talk. Now, people say, hey, man, Valencia, I know pushovers or anything. Barcelona are beating whoever the hell is in that bloody Copa del Rey final. So I know that, you know that, so please stop beating around 3 bushes. As regards that the league goes, even if Real Madrid were to win, I just do not feel Real or Atletico have what it takes, or the legs, or the consistency to outlast Barcelona in this league. So this is for Real Madrid's pride, and this is for Barcelona pretty much sealing the deal of the La Liga title, because Barcelona know that we win this, we force Real Madrid to hold down yet another L. We improve our ridiculous, disgraceful. I mean, someone actually put down a list of Barcelona's results at the Bernabeu. I was saying 6-2s, 4-0s, 4-1. I was like, what the hell? How can you keep getting pimped at the crib by a team? They're visiting your crib. Okay, it's one thing to get beat down at someone else's crib. You don't get beat down on a consistent basis. How is the Barcelona are going to the Bernabeu and say, look, watch it going here to turn on your TV, sleep with your wife, play with your kids, sit down on your sofa, eat your tortilla chips while you watch, and you do the cooking and you bring me breakfast in bed? That's insane. That makes no sense whatsoever. Let's talk about the game. As far as Barcelona are concerned, the same team, but Arthur starts. Now, Arthur was an unused contribution in the Clasico game. So I do think that because Arthur was missing. And what I did say in my post-match was, yes, Barcelona won the game. They were dominated and they were outplayed by Real Madrid. So I think if Arthur is now put into that midfield area, better protection on the ball, better possession, and I do feel that Barcelona and the key men, the attack, will be able to get better openings and better spaces to exploit a defense that really cannot be trusted. So, again, look, and apart from Arthur, you still roll with this. I think you roll with that same front 3. I mean, you cannot trust Coutinho, I'm sorry. And yes, the Us has sort of been up and everything. 2 of his excellent deliveries led to the goals. And Danny Carvajal had to have ankle surgery. And he said, whoa, based on what the Us did to Homeboy's ankles. So I don't even know whether Carvajal is going to start, because I got told that, look, Homeboy has had ankle surgery because the Us ripped open Homeboy's ankles. I've got the footage on my Twitter page. Check it out and scroll down. So I think for Barcelona, the only thing that Valverde will say is, let's try and control the game better. Let us not copy the same blueprints as that game. Because again, Valverde will tell his Barcelona boys that if Real Madrid had better attackers and better strikers and clinical finishers, we would have lost that game 2-3-0 very easily. So let's be real, we were lucky. Some superb keeping, and again, people go on me in my review, and I will put it right. Ter Stegen made some super saves, and again, I don't want to hear about De Gea, Oblak, or any of these dudes. Ter Stegen proved yet again why he is the best keeper in the world and he is tier 1. He is a tier 1. He's the only tier 1 keeper that deserves the status of being a tier 1 keeper. Homeboy is money. Manuel Neuer, watch yourself. So for Barcelona, I just think the key thing is sharper. Let the people upwards, like the Cannibal and the Usan people, be sharper. Get Messi on the ball. What I would say is, and it's that Messi has a free roll. I get it, understand, I have no problem. Homeboy, he's the only chief or guy in the world, okay? So as if you're a chief or guy, I can't say anything to you, but even if you're a chief or guy, I get it. I would just say Messi, play higher up. Trust in the midfield. Trust in the distribution being able to be brought up by an Arthur or a Busquets or so forth. Because obviously the issue is, because if you think about it, Coutinho's supposed to be in that midfield. Like, if Coutinho actually knew what the hell he was doing, you have a Coutinho, Busquets, and Arthur midfield, and Coutinho is the guy that breaks from midfield, and him breaking from midfield alleviates the amounts of times that Messi has to drop deep. So, it's a little thing like over here. Let's talk about Real Madrid. It's really simple. Solari doesn't really have that much to do with regards to changing things. Nothing more to change. The only thing is this. TYC. Tick. Or tyke. Or twike. Take TYC. Take your chances. This is high-level football. We're not playing in nursery school. We're not playing in pre-pubescent school. We're not playing in someone's uterus. The umbilical cord has been cut. You're older now. Your balls have dropped. You're grown men. Take your chances. And that's it. That is it. It's really as simple as that. Maybe what I would say is that Vinicius, when you're in an attacking area, you need to improve your finishing. I know that everything happens really quickly, in a split second. But I would just say for Vinicius, if you're in those attacking areas, try and look for Benzema. Or try and look for a Vasquez, because Vasquez and Benzema are better finishers than you. So, now if you can't find them, this whole split second, if you can't find them, take the damn shot. Hopefully, Vinicius would have... Hopefully, this is what I hope. On that training ground, shooting practice, okay? Get that connection better, get your balance better, try and shoot when you're not off balance, try and focus, try and get a clean connection on the ball. Go shoot, get it on targets, try and get the power, get the accuracy and everything. But I would still say, if you're in that dangerous area, look for a Benz. Look for a Kez. Or if he starts already in the game, look for a beast mode. Beast mode. We have to have this discussion about beast mode. Huge call by Solari not to start him. Huge call. But I'm going to keep it real. Maybe you'll say, all right, if some of those chances were held or fell to beast mode, and he was in that scenario, maybe he would have created a shot, created a chance that would have led to a goal, maybe. But Vasquez was effective. I mean, his speed and his pace on the ball was effective in causing issues against Barcelona. So, look, I don't see how beast mode starting would improve or make Real Madrid play better. I'm not sure about that, So, look, it's a tough one for Solari because Solari will say to himself, look, it was good. We performed very well. We just need to finish our chances. But maybe on the other side, he'll say, you know what? Maybe if we have beast mode in those areas and we're having those chances, if that chance falls to beast mode, you can say everything about beast mode. Say everything you want. Beast mode is the most clinical and the best finisher in that team. Okay, if there's a guy who I trust the most with regards to shooting on sight, it's beast mode. So I'd start beast mode. I start beast mode. I start beast mode because I'm like, yes, we played well and everything, but just for that, at the end of the day, we lost the game. I feel a change needs to be made. And just the fact that, okay, I know that we played well, but because we lost the game, I just think it would be better psychologically for the team if, like, let's just have some changes. Just to respond to the fact that we lost, to see how we can maybe keep it the same, but maybe a different player who didn't start that game brings a different element. So you know what, yeah, I start with beast mode. Beast mode, Vinicius, and Benzema. So with regards to Real Madrid and everything, I mean, defensively, Ramos, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know, you were to blame for that goal. That opening goal, you were to blame. Yeah, Varane was there, but Ramos, you had to watch your man. He was the only guy you had to watch. So for Ramos, bro, I keep getting told that you're one of the best defenders of your generation. I keep getting told that you should be sitting at the same table as a Baresi, a Desai, a Maldini, a Beckenbauer, and so forth. This is what I keep getting told, and people pressurize me to say, you know, you should be allowed to eat at the same table. You can't eat at the same table. Heck, you can't be allowed in the flipping dining hall if you're making these very basic defensive errors. These are very basic defensive errors, and as a captain and as a top-tier defender, homeboy, you can't be doing this. So for Ramos, you have to have 100% concentration throughout the freaking game. And especially, and this is what separates the best defenders from the worst, from the average ones, when your team is dominating, that is where your concentration will slip. Because the concentration is always at its peak when you're facing a barrage of pressure, like the Ajax game. That's when you're forced to concentrate. But when the times in which it is easiest to lose concentration is when your team has possession, your team is putting pressure, and there are not that many attacks from the opposing team. That is when you should be at your most alert. That's where you failed, bro. That's where you failed. So, Real Madrid needs some redemption. They need some redemption. I mean, if they were to lose this game, if they were to take an L, do you know who would be happiest? Not Barcelona. I think they play. Do they play Wednesday, Tuesday? Ajax. Ajax will be the most happiest. If Ajax look and say, these guys held down to us. Yes, we're not Barcelona, but these guys lost back-to-back at their crib. Ajax will say, hey, man, let's sort out some unfinished business against these guys. So I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it fully real. So look, like Barcelona will be very confident of beating them, and 100% Messi and are going to be up for this game. They're going to be up for this game because they want to beat them bad, dog. They won't beat them bad. But you want a prediction from the kid? Is that what you 1-1. 1-1. That's how I'm going to write down. It's my family answer. I'm going to stick by it. But 1-1. Yeah, 1-0. I'm sticking with a 1-0. I do think that's going to be a draw. I can't say my heart of heart to say Real Madrid are going to hold another L, because if they do, you know what? Screw it. Like, Real Madrid for life. And I don't see Real Madrid beating Barcelona. You know, I think Barcelona, especially, it's weird. I think Barcelona just have their numbers psychologically at the beginning. So yeah, 1-0. Remember to visit the website. Remember to pledge to the Patreon. And that's that. Thank you. I'll be here for the post-match analysis. Stay true, but most of all, stay black. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month, and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot Patreon page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.